apps, looking at apps like Explain Everything, Edu Creations, and basically the way that I've seen those apps used in the early years is often when a lot of the early years teachers tend to make note forms in their learning journals, and actually this is another way of capturing that information and building a profile for children. And obviously, when you've got your camera and you've got the old-fashioned sort of learning journals, it's always a way that you've got to take pictures and then print the pictures out and stick them in their books, and then obviously annotate or stick a sticky note there. Whereas actually, if you use the Explain Everything or the Edu Creations, what it allows is you to create files and insert pictures at the click of a button. I've chosen, as you know, I've chosen those two because I use Explain Everything on a daily basis, but the Edu Creations has been used also in the early years class. We do still keep paper learning journeys, definitely, but this is another way of allowing people to sort of capture that information and collate that information rather than having their paper learning journey. So it's basically another way to it. I don't know how you feel about that in terms of your school. I mean, I can just talk you through how I would do it. Yeah, you can save a file for each child, because when you use Explain Everything and the Edu Creations, it does give you the option to obviously save each file. So then when you reopen it, you can add to and then create that over the time. So I'll show you very briefly how you could do that. So basically, if we go to the home screen, I'll Explain Everything. You click Add in the top left-hand corner, and then you've got a range of templates. Now, because we're a dyslexia-friendly school, I often tend to use the creamy colour, because obviously if you print these out, you've got it on a creamy background. And then you can insert your text by simply clicking the A button, type in your comments. So Johnny said, I don't know, that's a habitat. Okay, and then from there you can make it bigger or smaller. You can insert a date if you want to. You can insert your picture, and when you're happy with that slide for that child, you can then click the second button down on the left hand side, insert new page, but you've still got your first page there. Okay, and then to simply save it, in the bottom right hand corner you've got a file there with an up arrow. If you click that, it gives you a project file save. So the way I've seen it done is, then save, I'll save it as Johnny, like that, and save. Go to your home page, and Johnny's there. So if I reopen Johnny's file, you can then add to it and resave. So obviously you've still got your paper learning journeys there, but add another sort of aspect to collecting data and information and pictures and trying to share it in a different way. This is another way of doing it. Is that something that I don't know you might be interested in, or something that you may use in your practice at all? I'll let you type there. I don't want to interrupt. Yeah, I'll show you that now. We'll come out of see the Explain Everything. I think it's £1.69. I use it because I prefer it, but that's just a preference. But if we go into Edu Creations, what you can do is you can again create a file. So if you go add your text, Johnny said that's a habitat. Okay, click done, and then you can save it. Where is it gone? There's a save button there normally. For some reason, that one's not going to let me save that. So actually, in terms of keeping a learning journey, I would probably recommend that you use the Explain Everything file. However, this one, for a temporary basis, you could use this one instead. Have you used Edu Creations in your own profession? Have you used that at all? I'll let you finish your